Hey guys, this is a very special video because this is a very special Lexus RX. Now over there is the brand new RX 500H. Yep, there's a 500H and that's the 350H. You probably know those. But this, let me show you what this one is because this one is unique. And it is coming to America, but this is the European version. But let me show you the badge, the RX 450 Plus all-wheel drive H Plus. What that means is this is the new plug-in hybrid, and this one is here in California where I'm at the launch, the national launch of the new RX of 2023, and they brought this one from Europe because you can see that is not the typical CCS plug. That is the European plug. So in this video, we're gonna go for a ride, a very quick ride, because this is the special guest here. So let's jump in the plug-in Lexus hybrid, and let's take it for a ride, huh? And see how it does. So as you can tell, the vehicle has, put my seatbelt on here, sorry about the camera motion, I'm here by myself. The vehicle has a little infographic that tells you, turn the fan off, that shows you where the energy is going. Now this is of course based on the current, is it NX hybrid, plug-in hybrid? So I believe, and I don't know much about this, so if I'm giving you wrong information, let me know in the comments, but I believe it's got an 18 kilowatt hour battery, which lets you drive the car on electricity alone. How many miles? I don't know, but I'm guessing with an 18, it's gonna be like 20 miles or so. You know, you figure that the Lightning that we have has 131 kilowatt hour battery, so 18 hours of energy, 18 kilowatt hours of energy isn't huge, but yeah, it's cool. So EV driving ratio, I think right now they said that they're having issues actually charging this up because they sent it over from Japan. It just got here from Japan, and this is the national launch of the RX, actually international launch, so that's why it's here. And ironically, they did send an American charger for it. So we're trying to charge it up by driving it around because you can do that, of course, with a plug-in hybrid. And whether they accomplished that or not, I don't know. So there's the energy flow. I wonder where, and I'm learning as much about this as you guys are, so forgive me if I'm kind of, you know, not giving you all of the greatest and latest facts. I only have this car for 5 minutes. That's as long as they gave it to me because everybody wants to drive it. It's the star of this. So let's do some basic stuff, and let's kind of just give it a little bit of the beans here. Oh, that's fast. Oh, I get up to 60 miles an hour. I did not expect that. Holy cannoli. As you know, the way that the RX works is that there's no drive shaft between the front wheels and the rear wheels. So there's a drive unit in the back right there, right? I suppose that's the battery as well, which powers the rear wheels, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this drive unit that's in the back of this plug-in hybrid is actually the same one that they put in their new electric car, BZ4X, and so it's about 100 horsepower, which is a lot, and that's why it took me back so quickly. I think that the 500H does 0 to 60 in just under 60 seconds, so I think this one might actually even be quicker because it's got a lot more juice in the battery. But let's go on the main road and we'll give it the beans one more time. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And by the way, that's the new hero color for the car. Hero color means that the one that people probably be seeing it in the commercial, that's called Copper Crest, which is pretty cool. Now in terms of pricing, it has not been announced. In terms of fuel economy, it has not been announced. But what we can talk about is current pricing. Now the current RX starts at $47,000, and if you spec it out all the way, you end up at about $60,000. I'm suspecting that this plug-in hybrid is going to be probably priced above even the new RX 500H. So we're looking, you know, probably well over $60,000. So you know what, I'm just gonna floor this and you guys can see how quick it goes to 0. So you measure it yourself. There we go. And there's 60. Now my butt-o-meter tells me that was probably around the 5-second range, which is very impressive. Now the interior of the car, as you can tell, Oh, driver inattention detected. So right there, it basically monitors my eyes, and if I'm not paying to the road, it does this nanny thing where it says I'm not actually paying attention, which I'm not, because I'm filming filming here with one hand. So yeah, I'm not paying attention. But what that allows you to do is at up to, I'm gonna do a quick U-turn because I only, actually let's go make this safe. I only have I only have 5 minutes actually to drive this, so I've already used up 5 minutes on the video. Whoops. So let me quickly turn around and we'll head back to the winery. I'm here just outside of Santa Barbara in California, where they brought all the cars to actually test drive. So let me turn it around and head on back home. I don't want to abuse the privilege of actually being able to drive this car. So I haven't driven I actually driven the 500H, but in my opinion, this is the RX to get. Yeah, this is definitely the RX to get. So once again, floored, good power there, holy cow. So I was saying, this is the new attention monitor, and what it does is it allows you to drive, I'm not sure if this is their team, that's what they call it. It's like Ford's Blue Cruise, GM Super Cruise, they call it team something, or if it's just their traffic mitigation one, but there's 2 different versions of that. And the traffic one lets you basically drive with hands off the steering wheel at under 25 miles an hour. So I'm not sure which one this car is equipped. Like I say, I don't know much about this car. Now I do know, and I can talk about some of the fuel economy numbers. Now the regular RX, okay, that was not right. It's over here. The regular RX 350H gets about, I want to say, I think I went. That's not right. I missed it. Oops. The regular one gets about 37 mpg, 36 mpg. If you go for the non-hybrid, you're at about 27 mpg combined. And then the new 500H is also about 26 or 27 mpg combined. What this one is, I don't know. They haven't announced it yet, but I suspect it'll be more. Like I said, 18-ish kilowatt hour battery. And if I got that wrong, let me know in the comments below. And with, the nice thing about having a small battery, keep in mind we own right now a mini SE, which is the electric battery mini, and that's got about a 30 kilowatt hour battery, is that it doesn't take very long to charge it up. Nor, if you don't want to charge it up, do you actually have to charge it up. I mean, you can, run this thing all day. Look, it's telling me to sit up. Driver monitor alert canceled. Yes, thank you for canceling it. Well, some other things, they have changed the shifter around a little bit. This is the new, usually it's a 19-inch. This actually looks better, bigger infotainment that is built by Lexus Infotainment. It's built by Lexus and Toyota in Plano, Texas. Unless this is the European version, in which case it isn't the new one. So I could be wrong about that. The one thing that is a little frustrating is that there is, of course, temperature controls right here. We have heated and vented seats. We have a volume knob. What we don't have, you can say it, is a tuning knob. The other thing that you don't get in the new Lexus lineup is the L version. So if you recall, in the 5th generation, which this is, there are no more V6s. They're all 4 cylinders, and there's no more L, at least not yet. So there's no 3-row, it's just 2-row. But there will be 4 models, and I'll show you those as soon as I get back up to the parking lot. So there'll be the regular 350, the 350H, the 500H, and of course this plug-in variant. And the 3 other models are going to be at your local dealership by the end of 2022. Now, the RX is Lexus's best-selling car. Last year they sold about 100,000 of them. So yeah, it's always going to be more evolutionary than revolutionary in terms of design. It competes with cars like the BMW X5, the Audi Q5, the XC40, Volvo, Acura MDX, right? These are cars that are kind of in the luxury realm of the world. So let me drive around here and show you the other cars while they are here. And you can kind of get a sense for the 4-car lineup that Lexus has. That way? Okay, thank you. Which is pretty awesome, huh? That there are now 4 different RXs. So, oh my, there's quite the line of journalists here that are driving these cars. So that one right there, the new Copper Crest one, that is the regular RX. That comes in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. So is the white one. Now the red one over there, that's the 350H, and that's the new 500H in the copper color. So yeah, we've got quite the collection of cars here for you to take a look at. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for going on the short ride with me. I appreciate you checking out this new vehicle. Yeah, check out alltfl.com for more news, views, and of course, Lexus plug-in hybrid RX reviews. See you guys next time. And look, I do fit, and it's got a massive sunroof to boot. How cool is that? See you guys next time. Ciao.